So let's talk about calendars. The calendar is something we're all used to using. In teamwork, it's a great way to view a list of all the projects that are going on, and you can sort it and even add in things that aren't associated with projects like vacation dates or clients being in the office. To navigate, it's pretty straightforward. Again, it's right along the top here where you see dashboard, everything, projects, and the calendar tab. When you open it up, you see a big mess. There's a lot of different things going on. These larger dates are all milestones on projects, and then there's even a task list where you can click and see all the different things that are going on and due that date. And any given day there's going to be a lot. If you're curious about what's going on in the office, sometimes a lot of projects overlap. Here we've got 90 things that are going on this particular date. It's a great way to see what's going on, but not necessarily great for you to know what you should be doing. So up here at the top, there are a couple of different ways to sort things. Right now we've just got it showing all event types, all projects, and for everyone. Event types, generally, they're classified by vacation, events, and forum. Project-specific stuff will show up in its own calendar. The projects, as you're probably familiar with by now, are divided up by client. So you just take a look at each project. It doesn't sort by client, so you'll have to look at a project specifically. And you can immediately see, there's much less going on. This is Geico More. When we take a look at Philly, a project that's very active right now, we should see a bunch more dates populate. You can also take a look at all the projects, but only for specific people. If you're curious about a specific person when they're in office or they have a lot of tasks to do, or if you just want to see what your own calendar looks like, this is a great way to sort things. So let's see what I've got going on. Far less tasks going on, a couple of things maybe overdue, but in general, it's a pretty clear week. It's also very useful to look at when people have vacation, and we do encourage everyone to post their vacations here so that you can communicate with people instead of by email. Leave a note here and people will know. So we can see that Emma's got some vacation booked. I feel like booking a vacation off too because it's family day on the 17th. Straightforward enough, just click on the day that you want and put in the event name. In this case, I'm going to say Rachel's day off. Here it allows you to adjust times if you're only out of office for specific instances, or you can make it span several dates. So here I'm going to be off on the 14th, happy Valentine's Day to me, and I won't be back until after the 18th. You can also set these things to repeat. If, for example, you have a part-time schedule and you're not in all the time. You can adjust all sorts of details. In particular, this is where you would select the type. If it's a vacation date versus an out-of-office day where you're working, you're just not at 37 Front Street, you can select this here. I have an option of even putting where I am. You'll see places where people have entered in the past, but it's not necessarily something that you need to share, only if you want to share details or help people know more about what you're doing. In this case, I'm saying it's a tutorial video. You can set the privacy. This might be in case you don't want to crowd up this screen for everyone, or just if it's something that you want to note for yourself. You can still show that you're busy and people just won't see the details. And of course, you can always set reminders. This will let people know if it's a particularly important absence or a particularly important event, say a client coming into the office. You can set this email so people are prepared, and it'll notify everyone who's listed. That's pretty much all you need to do. Events are a great way to communicate with the larger office, and it's a great reference point when you're trying to plan things to see what else is going on. And there we have it. This is my day off.